go.
Hi, my name is Chris Kosick, and I was an electrical engineer on the Lobo Motorsports 2023 car for electric FSAE. I worked on the subteams for both low voltage and high voltage systems for the car, and the purpose of this video is to serve as an introduction to the following video series. I'm going to be going through all the basics of the electrical systems on the car. First, though, I would like to run through some of the main reasons as to why I'm making this video series. My entire experience throughout joining FSAE for senior design for 2023, I found that there wasn't really a lot of background knowledge on how 22 built our car. Constantly having to go and dissect and debug their work. It costed me so much time, and now that I have an understanding of how things work, there's so many things I would have changed in how the car was designed and built, so we could have successfully passed the proper inspections at Tech for accumulator and EV, which we did not this year, and it quite honestly was really frustrating. So really, the main thing I really wanted to bring to this was what first of the transfer of knowledge. So bringing all the lessons learned from 2023 to the 24 team so they can actually go through and be prepared to pass inspection for accumulator and EV tech and not fumble around trying to figure things out like I feel like we were doing this year. Also, a part of the series is to be showing you mistakes made along the way and better ways to do things for 24 so you don't have to waste time going through the same process of trying how to do things when we can show you the right ways of doing things and it'd save you a lot of time and headache. And most off, like I said before, this could be a guide trying to help LMS 24 succeed as I was honestly disappointed in how this year turned out because there was not enough knowledge and expertise for the electrical systems and not enough passage of that transfer of knowledge from last year's team. So I'm almost having to start from ground zero first coming into FSAE, and it's quite frustrating. So let's kind of break down how this video series is going to be organized and how it's going to flow. So I'm first going to start off with the goals and system requirements for a rules compliant EV vehicle. So I'm going to be tying the rules that we're going to look through the accumulator and EV inspection sheets into how our car was designed to fit and accomplish those rules so we could have passed the accumulator and EV tech, which unfortunately we did not this year. Then after that, we're going to go and kind of break down all the wiring for the car. So that is really going to comprise of the low voltage chassis wiring and then the high voltage and accumulator wiring. Um, these two obviously do have some kind of intermingled elements to them. Um, though I thought it'd be most helpful since it's a very complex system to break it down to something a little bit more understandable and digestible. So we're going to start from that because the low voltage systems do directly tie into how the high voltage and the accumulator actually functions to turn on the car. So that's how that video is going to be set up. So I'd be most ideally, if you don't know anything about the electrical systems, to watch it in that chronological order to get the best understanding. Though I know some engineers, electrical engineers, are coming into the program that has some past knowledge about some of the simple things and obviously skip through and go to where they need. Being said, let's go ahead and get into how you make an electric vehicle.